Run them likes up. We are getting ready to start the show. Run them likes up. You are hearing new music from DirtyKenzoproductions. Let's go. New music, DirtyKenzoproductions. Hey. Holes in my clothes. That's how it goes. Come on, let's get it. Oh shit. Feeling kinda wavy. Head fucked up like Jan Brady. I'm a Caucasoid but no shady. Good gravy. Check the baby with the ladies going crazy. Murph is filthy like scabies, but I stay clean. I keep it in between the mean green. I stay clean. Okay, I'm done. Is it time to get the show started? Your dirty looks, Mrs. Queen Kellz. You know what I got to say to that? Drop the motherfucking clips.
In Philly, we use the term John. John is a noun in Philly. We use it to describe anything, preferably chicks. You better stop messing with those freak Johns before you catch something. Cause the John told me she had 4 baby daddies. You think I'm fucking with her? Nizzo.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Ain't nobody got time for that.
There is one word that they say in Philly that they mean that shit from the bottom of their fucking heart when they say this shit. Pussy!
Do you wanna start a cult with me?
You're a piece of shit. No one cares if you go missing. You could jump right off a bridge and the world will not be different.
Never forget DirtyKenzoproductions.
And we are live. Why is fucking Google doing this to me? You know who the fuck I am, Google?
Nope.
It keeps trying to open up some other shit. I'm trying to open the guest list. Whoever's backstage, please come back again.
Are you there?
And we're fucking live, Danny.
Hey, what the
This
fuck?
fucking crazy ass shit.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It would not let me. It would not let me click guest for nothing. I'm trying to click the guest section. I figured it was you, and it's like bringing up Google. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing doing?
I know. Well, I had to go in and out a couple of times. It was acting crazy.
Being weird. Yeah. Salute everybody. Sorry about the delayed intro there. We were having some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, technology can't always be relied on. But
I know it's been really wacky. I know.
We are here Tuesday night in America. It's 8:14 to the PM. Murph Queen Kellz, Pamela J, bringing you guys another Convos. We talk about the shit no one else wants to. Maybe they do want to, but they're like, it's probably not worth my time. But we just have fun. We just don't give a fuck. To put it frank, my dear, frankly, my dear, we don't give a fuck.
My dear, I don't give a fuck.
Nat is in
Oh
the
my
building.
God.
We're going to run through some hellos in our live chat real quick before we get the party started. Salute Pamela, salute
baby.
Kellz, and of course, salute everybody in the chat. After we say our hellos, everybody, the link is pinned. Join the conversation if you want. As always, I do give the disclaimer. Myself, Queen Kellz, or Pamela all hold the right to deny anyone at any time. It is our peace of mind up here, and we will not have that ruined. So we usually don't have to deal with that too much, but I just say it just in case. I do know there's some comments I'm missing here because my first comment is Sharonda saying hi to Thursday. So I'm pretty sure, Thursday had a comment. Queen Kellz checked it, yeah. Matter of fact, I do remember. I'm glad you said that. Queen Kellz, Victor Coco, and Chucky Bills all had comments in that little beginning.
You didn't let Kellz say hello to the audience like you did last week.
Yeah, because every other time I do, she looks at me like I have 5 heads because I asked her to talk.
Yeah, you say, I'll give the floor to Queen Kellz like I actually had something to say. After you already said everything there is to say any the fuck way, you hand the floor over to me who literally has nothing left to say and then stare at me like I'm supposed to say something brilliant. Like, are you the fuck serious right now?
When I say
either share the dialogue or stop sharing the fucking floor.
When I say I'm gonna give Queen Kellz the floor.
You already said everything, you fucking pinhead.
All you gotta say is hello, everyone.
I'm gonna give her the floor just so she can say hi, everyone.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Stop.
Just say, Queen Kellz, say hi to everyone.
They have a word for you.
It's easy.
I'm
It's
sorry,
twat.
bro.
You're a
sorry,
twat
bro.
waffle.
You're a twat canoe.
You're a twat waffle.
Bro, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring
Your
it up.
family's in the chat and they can confirm you're a twat waffle. Miss Sharonda, salute.
Not twat waffle. You can't use my word.
Hell,
So
She's
stop
fucking
it.
I'm
hilarious.
being beaten with watermelon. Mrs. Ivy, salute, sis.
It's diced watermelon.
Ooh.
Right.
Aren't we
Oh.
fancy? Thursday
Oh my
in the
God.
building.
Tender.
You're tenderizing it
Yeah.
by beating me with it.
Beating it on a rock.
Where else can you get this kind of content, ladies and gentlemen? Husband and wife beating each other with watermelon slices.
Oh my God,
Well,
that's so
that's
funny.
a slight exaggeration. There was no beating of each other. I was simply
It was you
hitting
hitting
you
me, yeah.
with it.
It was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, because it's in the fridge, so you can't
Chuck,
do it anyway.
salute Chuck. Pammy,
Oh
of
my
course.
God.
Salute, yes. Great to see you.
Uncle Chuck and
Just
Mom been around for plenty of our arguments that were way less
The
fun.
real ones. The real ones. Lady Fresh in the building. Make sure you guys are subscribing to all the content creators in here. We got a lot of great people that come through that make great content as well. Lady Fresh, Mrs. Ivy, Jess. I see ladies I talk. All great content
Yeah, I dropped
creators.
all her links already.
Definitely
Tammy, I texted you a while ago.
definitely keep your eyes peeled for those
Did you see my text?
those links. My thing beeps, but no one's here.
Did you text? Kellz, did
It
you see the
bleeped. You
text
didn't
I
hear it?
sent you earlier?
I don't know.
Well,
Pammy
yeah,
fell
but
off.
maybe that was just a notification.
You here, Pam?
Yeah, I'm here. I just wanted
I don't
Kellz
know.
to know if Kellz got my text earlier.
Well, we'll hang in there. Hopefully, Pammy will be getting back up. Linda, is my phone bugging? Because we could hear Kellz in the background, but we can't hear her.
No, Pam, you mean.
Pam, yeah.
Can you hear me?
There you
There
go.
you go.
That was weird. We could hear you on the playback.
I turned it up to see what was going on with the sound and could hear Pam.
That's so. Salute to Mimster. Mimster hit the cash app. We usually don't ask for them on Convos as much as nostalgic. Thank you so much, Mimster. Always a sweetheart. We appreciate
Oh, she's
you.
such a sweetie. I haven't seen her for a while.
She did pop in KTs just a little bit ago. I think it was right
thanks,
after you
Jess.
left.
I would suck me neither.
Linda in the building. Salute, Linda. On my way to work driving. I'll be listening in and out. Drive safe, sis. Great to see you.
He said he'll miss those arguments.
Thank you to
Chucky.
everybody who thank you to everybody who was enjoying the music. That's just a, Small preview of some stuff I got coming.
Hey, that stuff was good. I was jamming to that. I was sitting back on the pillow, just like, oh, this sounds so
Yeah,
nice.
I'm trying to diversify. So I got like one that is like legit easy listening, and then one's a punk song, one's like a hard rock song. So I'm just trying to keep them as diverse as possible.
Yeah, I love them.
Mom Duke's in the building. She wasn't feeling well, so.
I was going to say I thought I saw she said she was at the ER. Is everything
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Her stomach was bothering her, so she had called me about the ulcer situation, and I'm like, go be better safe than sorry.
Oh,
Janine,
yes.
salute.
Hey, Kenny.
Ladies of iTalk are in the building. Salute, salute. Salute to the ladies of iTalk as well as iTalk. A lot of love in here. Y'all are the best. I'm trying to catch up. We got a lot of great comments, a lot of love. Chuck said, tell you that. Mom said, oh my God, stop cursing so loud. I'm at the hospital. Nat's in the building. Nat is so great to see you, Nat.
Yes, it is. We haven't, Nat. I miss you, girl.
That damn fur baby of hers keeping her away from us. That's awesome. All right. Let's see here. JMS in the building. Kenzo Coat is representing. Yo, I want to salute my sister Lisa, a.k.a. Light Angel Mommy. She went ham as a motherfucker at the troll page to Boss
Did she
Baby.
panel up?
No. I had said something in the chat, and I guess Boss Baby didn't. He got on his ass on his back and was popping shit, about all the bullshit with us or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry I let you down, big guy. Shit like that. And she was like, that's none of your she's like, that's none of your business, Vic. I was like, oh shit. She was not playing. I said, my little pit bull.
Can't blame her.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Yeah, she's
like, I've been Kenzo Coat for a long time.
She sure enough has. She's protected.
Yeah,
especially against that.
Kenny Cutthroat in the building. Yeah, I think Mom might have an ulcer. That's why I told her, to go to if you can go to the hospital. Be better safe than sorry.
Or Ivy's been. Look at Ivy with her stomach problems, and everybody's got stomach problems.
I said it's been such a headache. Not a headache. I don't want to call it a headache. I think that would be bad terminology. But I've been like almost so stressed lately because it's like not stressed again. Another bad terminology, but. The point being that a lot of good people that are associated with us are going through a lot of shit right now. You know what I mean? Lotus was sick and gone for a little bit. Thursday had to leave for a little bit, take care of some family stuff. Pammy, you've had your stuff. I'm dealing with a fucking no hot water and tried doing it again today, getting the hot water heater in. We're missing a fucking part and got to wait till tomorrow morning. Of course. So it's, just. It seems like, we're trying to stay positive as always, but it does seem like things start to pile up a little bit. And as I said, as a collective, I know a lot of us are dealing with things, JMS, Thursday, yourself, myself, Mrs. Ivy, and Rich. And it's like, all we could do is send each other good vibes and just let each other know we got each other's back still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's just been unusually a lot of people that are surrounded by me going through a bunch of shit. And it's, if you're an empath, you take on theirs and yours, right? So you're just like emotionally exhausted by the end, and it can be something as small as even a hot water heater. When you put it into perspective, that could just be the one thing that pushes you over the edge, right? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I remember when that happened to me. That
was yesterday, Nat. Yeah, Bryce Harper hit a home run. It was his 31st birthday.
Who's Bryce Harper?
That was pretty cool. On the Phillies. Phillies are in the NLCS. If we win this series, we go to the World Series.
Did the Phillies? Did the Eagles win on Sunday?
No. We lost to the Jets.
Oh damn! I didn't hear if you guys.
I had all kind of people messaging me and laughing and rubbing in. I'm like, you know what? Every team is good now, though. Like any given Sunday is more true now than ever. Like the Texans won a game this week. You know what I mean? So I tell people that, like, listen, the NFL landscape has changed. You know, any team can beat any team on any day. There's no Patriots dynasties out there anymore. Cindy, Miss Cindy in the building. Great to see you.
Hello.
JMS says our place to go and put our
Hey,
issues
Cindy.
aside for a little while. JMS, that is exactly what we aim for, and I'm glad that it's there, you know, because that is what we like. Especially, you figure I always say I try to have my shows be something I would watch. I'm obviously not going to put something out where I'm like, I would never, you know. So it's like with the music show, it's like with nostalgic, it's like that's something I would definitely be involved in. You know what I mean? It's like I love music. It's a Sunday morning vibe. There's a great chat. That's all I would need. You know what I mean? It's like I would be a listener of that. And I try to do the same thing here. It's like I try to steer the conversations to be a little serious, but we try to, you know, yourself, me, Kellz, we sprinkle a little bit of the humor in because obviously we're not trying to be Debbie Downers. This is a comedy page.
Yeah, it's true.
And, you know,
That's true.
I always say I'll speak on, for instance, I was thinking on a topic this week and I'm like, you know what, let's just freestyle because it's been a crazy week. And if you get on one topic, it could be a fucking a mountain out of nowhere, a mountain out of a molehill. Like, for instance, you know, obviously what's happening overseas with Israel. And you could get into all that. And I've seen content creators do that. Respect to them for it. But it's like, do I want to? I obviously, as what I call myself, a comedian, you have to have your lines, and I'm not going to make jokes about that. So why would I even speak on it? That's kind of how I look at it. I would rather take maybe something that's like a pillar of war, you know, things that lead to war, and speak on that subject as opposed to the, you know, specific. Like, let's just keep it a bean. Innocent people dying is fucking wrong. I don't care what side you like, what side you don't like. Civilians should not be involved. That's all I got. That's my only opinion on it.
Yeah, I was doing my own research on it because, to be honest, I was like, okay, we have Israel, we have the Gaza Strip, we have, you know, Palestine, we have, and I was trying to like make sense of it all. It's the Holy Land. This war has been going on for God knows how.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
like a long time.
That's what's rough
right?
about
I
it.
mean,
that's what's rough about it is it's religion based, and it for some time it did become like like a land based war for a few years there, but in the last few years it's went back to being a religious.
But didn't I hear they don't have water?
Well,
Palestine,
Israel,
the Palestinians
Israel
don't have water.
Well, the Gaza Strip doesn't, yes, because Israel controls their water, their electric, and they have to in a way. I at first I was like, blah, 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 but I actually, you know, upon my research, they're saying like Israel has to do this because these terrorist organizations would be using it against, you know, that's what the problem is. And I think it always happens. People cannot separate the two things. So they hear of Gaza, they hear of Hamas, and right away in their mind, they can't separate that there are some, you know, normal everyday Palestinians that are.
Do you know what?
That's damage.
So right. That's why I researched it more. I'm like, is it all bad over there, or were there innocent people being, you know, collateral damage? Like you know, like what you said, like, and I think there's women over there. There's pregnant women over there. I think I was reading an article earlier about a woman or saw something. I mean, can you imagine being pregnant and like having to try to give birth to a child? You have no water.
What I was going to speak on the subject was going to be, there was a music festival, 4-piece. That's the kick in the fucking teeth of it all, right? It was 4-piece, but there was a music festival that was, you know, a target. Unfortunately, they were the stories coming out is they were, you know, going door to door and massacring people tragically. So, but, you know,
I know.
I don't see how any side could justify that. It just is to give, you know, plays devil advocate and give both sides something. I don't know how someone could justify the anonymous, not the anonymous, but the anonymity of the bombings on Gaza. We're guaranteed to kill innocents in this way. You know, you get out of there. Okay, we can't, but you're telling us to leave, but both borders are blocked by terrorists. What are we supposed to do? You know, so
I can't
like I
even
said,
imagine.
any
It makes you,
innocent,
yeah, it makes you really
any
think.
innocent civilians,
Mhm.
you know, we're hearing stories of beheaded babies. God, you know, sorry guys, not safe for work warning on that one, trigger warning. But you know, just babies being hurt from that music festival. A young woman abused, murdered, body paraded around. You know, it's like this is the shit. Like it's 2023, bro. Like we can't be on. Like we got to be more civilized than this. It's just I think it's a got to be thing now than anything else. Frankie
Yeah,
Blanco.
it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, I mean, when you put in perspective, like I'm laying in my bed right now, relaxing. Can you
Mhm.
imagine like sitting in your home and not knowing if a bomb is going to hit at any second? You know what I mean? Can you?
That's
I
kind of,
can't
they're saying
even.
that's kind of what it's been for a while too, between missiles being shot
But
and
I've always
people.
thought about that. I've always thought about it. Like, how do people? No wonder people try to leave countries to go other places when shit
That's
like
kind of
this is
where I
going
get when
on.
it comes to American immigration, when people get so insensitive and so like, it's like you don't even know half of what these fucking people like. If you want to come to America, hearing how like America is not pushed like it was in the 80s. Like anyone that's old enough, we all know in the 80s, born in the USA, we were proud to be Americans in the 80s. And nowadays, the news ain't proud to be like no one, these younger generation, they're not taught to be proud of their country. You know, so the whole world's here in this country's a quote shithole now. Why does everyone still want to come? Because it's still a better shithole than where they're coming from.
Well, exactly. Like you can also argue the fact that if you were in any of those situations, you have to ask yourself, wouldn't
We
you
got
do the
Frankie
same thing?
Blanco knocking on the door. Go ahead, Pammy. I was just
Yeah,
saying, we got
yeah,
Frankie
yeah.
Blanco knocking.
Knowing that, would if I had to cross the border at Texas or wherever the
Mm-hmm.
hell it is, I would do everything fucking possible with my kids to get the fuck out of
Exactly.
wherever it was.
Exactly.
So you got to think that way. It's just unfortunate, the good with the bad. It comes good with the bad, and it's
Mm-hmm.
everybody. It's not just one subset of people. It's everybody. There's good and bad. So whatever, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And that's what it is. People want to try to start picking sides, and I think you get in a dangerous place when you do that. We got
Exactly.
Barncito knocking on the door. What's up, Blanco?
Yo,
Blanco
salute.
Frankie.
Everybody salute. Bon, what up, Bon?
Hey,
Salute, brother.
Barncito.
Kenzo, Pamela, what up?
Barncito. What up with you, Frank? How you doing, brother?
Nah, I was just wanting to add on to what y'all was saying because y'all talking that talk, you know, and
Of course, of
what a lot of
course.
people
Feel
Of
free.
a
course,
lot of people
please
was
do.
forgetting. Yeah, what a lot of people forgetting too is that we got China with their eyes on Taiwan. You know, we
Yep.
already putting money into this
Hmm.
Ukraine war, which is
Yep.
probably a proxy war itself. No disrespect to nobody. So now we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna dabble already. Biden already said what side he's gonna take with this one if it does happen, which it probably already is happening. You know, covert. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And
Right.
we're already sending people out. And then to have China
Hmm.
try to invade Taiwan is just the best play to play chess with America and put us in our weakest position. Now, top
Yeah.
of that, they was already talking about we're gonna have another shutdown. You know what I mean? It was mentioned,
Yeah.
whispers of it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I've been
Oh
hearing
So
it.
my
I've
now,
been hearing
God.
it.
so now
Yep.
people not realizing the depth of mental health that this country
Yeah.
is going to
Yes.
face in a matter
Yep.
of months, right? Because it
Yep.
happened
Yes.
within a year from us being not at work and being around each other. Everything was cool and calm at first. And then once everything started kicking in, we started realizing that, a lot of shit's getting taken away from us. Our liberties. People have to wear masks
Everything.
now. People are fighting
Everything
you
is
out of
up,
stores
bro.
if you don't got a mask on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
Well,
Everything is
people,
up. Murder, robbery, everything is on the rise right now since quarantine.
exactly. I was going to say,
but you
like,
gotta.
I saw like the retail stores that are like just shutting the fuck down because of people
Yep.
smashing and grabbing. Like, I mean, people are going crazy.
Mhm.
People can't
But it's
eat.
not
People
even
can't
that.
feed
How
their
long?
kids.
How long did it take some places to even get stock? I mean, some of us know that work in some people work in retail or even us as shoppers. There were whole stores that were closing down because all their stock was sitting in the Pacific Ocean and it couldn't come off the
Yep.
tankers.
Well,
I
Yep.
mean, you
people
see
can't
Barnes on
feed
a
their
forklift.
families.
That whole
People
fucking
cannot feed their
workforce felt
families.
that. Yeah,
A
that's what I'm
box of
saying. That whole
cereal, a box
workforce
of
felt that
cereal for
squeeze.
your kids costs like $9. I mean, who the
We
fuck?
And
gotta
What the
remember
hell?
that is where they got us, Pammy, and no one's fucking talking about it.
that's
Food.
a fact.
No
Yep.
one's talking. I mean, all of our bills have doubled. I don't know. I've been saying this for a long time. Pay attention to your electric bill from 2020
Oh
as
my
compared
gosh,
to now.
yes.
There's always going to be a little inflation. Of course, you know, currency changes over time. 3 years is 3 years. But to watch your bill double or take, you know, a 75%, food is astronomical now. I used to be able to go into a supermarket, fill a shopping cart, and that would cost you about almost $300, about $250. Now that same shopping cart is probably about $450.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember back
easily.
in the days, it'd be like 2 shopping carts for
Yep.
$400, bro.
Yep.
I
You leaving
remember
there
when I
with
was
2 of
a
them,
kid,
and now
bro.
you come out here with like 8 bags, 6 bags. You're like, what the freak?
What think of what $10 would buy us when we were kids, Frank. Our parents would send us to the
Right,
store.
right.
I'd have my little
Yeah.
paper food stamp in my hand, my little $10 paper food stamp. But you go in the store, we would get milk, bread, eggs, and butter for $10.
Facts. You get a whole
Now
breakfast.
milk costs
Yep.
$6. Milk costs
I'm going to tell you,
$6.
it's
You ain't
gonna.
buying shit.
I'm telling you, you might think that like you talk when you like look at doomsday preppers and shit like that, like how they
Yep.
prepare. It's not. It's not weirdo now to do it. I mean, you need to be making sure you have some. I mean, some water,
Hmm.
something, because I'm
This is the
telling you,
Better
cat.
safe
people are
than sorry.
gonna go. People are at their wits' end. People that you don't think would ever do some of the shit that they're
Right,
gonna
right.
do if they're
A lot
Yep.
of
pushed.
Yep.
a lot of Bible thumpers right now in tough positions. I promise you that, because these are the
Oh
wars
You
of
yeah.
got that
nations
right.
against
Got
nations.
that right.
And what happens is they're able to manipulate prophecy
Yep.
or you know, intertangle with certain things that people were thinking is prophetic. You know, like that's meant to happen. And
Exactly.
what happens is now we're falling with all
Cola in
this
the
deep fake
building. Salute, Cola.
CGI. You know what I mean? They got so
Yep.
much
Yep.
AI, Chat GPT, and you don't really know what you watch and what you're seeing now. So it's hard to discern what's real or not. You know, you got
It's
and
so
you know,
easy. It's too easy to manipulate people. I've been saying it. Like I've been making the joke, you know, it's my
well,
kind of a
now
joke. But with Biden, it's like they said, "Oh, did you see the video of Biden talking dirty to that little girl?" I said, "Yeah, it came out the day after he rapped Rapper's Delight." I'm not sure which one's real. You know what I
yep,
mean? Like
yep,
you
yep.
showed me you after you showed me that Chat GBT. Like I don't know how much y'all have researched into what Frank's talking about. Chat GBT is a automated
A
internet
military
program.
weapon.
It's
It's a
connect.
military.
It's a military. Everything was military first. Don't forget the internet was military
I
before
always
we got.
say that. I always say what we're
But
learning now, right, was always
yep,
100 years old, right? Military before
exactly.
anything.
Oh,
So
Frankie,
Yep.
you've always said
But
that. Frankie, you're up to
I've
date on this
seen,
kind of stuff.
I heard Johnny Cash singing Barbie Girl. Do you think Johnny
yeah,
Cash really
yeah.
covered that? No, but you would never be able to tell. It is
But
Johnny
when
Cash's voice. It's not an,
but when you
an
think
impersonator. And
yeah, when you think about what people can do to manipulate your voice to make you that it can fucking ruin your life. If somebody got a
yep.
hold of your voice, your picture, used a likeness of you, it's really scary. And like Frankie
And they
said,
can
it's
do
been
all
going
that
on for
right now.
years.
They can
You
do
got to
all that
remember,
right now.
and this time we're in a paradigm shift, right? And there's a merging of the new and the old. So
Yep.
we're
Yep.
living in 2 worlds. We're living in the real world, the REAL, and then the real
Yep.
world, which is the REEL. The movie
That is a
reel,
fact.
the YouTube reels, the shorts, all the shit is metadata that Cambridge
Oh my
Analytica
God, you're so right.
so they
Yep.
don't have to worry about your voice. All they have to worry about is you signing up for an app, and then hitting that button, I agree, and not reading the fine line, and now they could sell your IP to third parties in different countries, and they'll have a whole you in a Siri. You get it?
Yep.
And they got they have a whole you in an automated a virtual reality game with the Oculus, and you don't even have no clue about it. But there's people buying real estate on the metaverse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
For
people in
millions.
Nike
Millions.
put billions of dollars into Roblox just to put a Nike sign in one of the buildings in the game.
Yep.
That means something. That
Yep.
means something with the. And then hold on, I want to say one thing. Remember, the dollar's collapsing too. We just had like 7 different countries try to get together to get, you know what I mean, to abolish the American
Yeah.
dollar. That's
The
another thing we got
petrodollar.
coming at us too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
When pandemonium hits, I'm gonna be
It's
so
weird.
fucking scared, man. I swear.
But
I
it's easy
just
for them to manipulate it. America don't let no good crisis go to waste. They can play
Exactly.
on all
Never
these.
has.
They'll play on all of these
Yep.
right now.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's what all this talk of war is. I mean, think of it. We're in America. Nothing is touching us.
Generated money.
Think of that. War makes buku bucks. Like, think of this country has been trying to get back to what we did in World War II ever since. Like, women went to work. Pittsburgh blew up as a steel capital. You know, Philly was blowing up as a steel. All these places, like, and all those jobs left. All those warehouses became fucking attic shooting ranges, and
Murph, you know what's crazy?
The whole system, bro.
Yeah, that's true. The fact that we know it was just showing us weather balloons. We was all on the hype about getting, we about to find out aliens, invasion of aliens, invasion. Yep. And now look what happened. All the major cities are invaded with illegal immigrants. Aliens.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's all distractions, bro. It's all distractions. Like I said, think of this. If we constantly have our news telling us war, 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 and we have Americans afraid. Not, like Pammy said, if it became pandemonium, then she would be afraid. That's a very rational answer or idea to me. All right, don't flip out till you fucking need to. That's about as rational as it gets. There's people in America today, they're still wearing their masks in their houses by themselves. God bless their little hearts. But they are like practicing bomb shelter runs, thinking like tomorrow's the big one. And it's like, it's not happening here. Calm down. People are losing their minds over something that's 2,000 at 5,000 miles away.
I
and
know.
That's what that news is.
Listen to this. It's starting to get chilly here now, right? So I went downstairs and I could smell this like chemical smell downstairs, right? Like we opened the sliding glass door, let the dog out, and I smelled like plastic burning. Okay. I'm like, what is that smell? What is that? I'm freaking out. Like, what is that smell?
Yeah.
Firstly, the house not on fire, blah, blah, blah. But you know what came to my mind initially was somebody's done set off some chemical shit somewhere.
That's kind of where we're at right now, right? Like it's what society's pushing us to do. You hear a train fall over, you hear a train derail, and you start running.
I know.
Yo,
but
keep it up.
They're like, wait, it only had water. You're like, I ain't trusting it. Fuck that.
Hey, Murph, you saying about the dump shelters and people got the underground shelters for that? Put it like this: everybody in America that took the Jabbington, is you already traced and traced and monitored. There's no, they got nanobots that can actually make you freeze and probably put you in a paralysis state on the press of a button. I promise you that.
Like I said, bro, no matter where people fall on or what they believe in on that, it's a huge. That's probably one of the biggest fucking spectrums I have ever seen. Really, like some subjects, it's like
look at the people, all the people that are having the medical conditions from it. Number one, you've got
that's what I'm saying.
They can't keep drugs in stock. They can't keep drugs in stock. Number one, for all the ailments and things that are happening because people are getting it triple, quadruple times. Okay, and then they have the long version of it. Then you have, I mean, it's fucking
nobody
crazy.
could tell me the newest strain out right now. Probably 4 people in here could tell me the newest strain.
Exactly.
Only 4 people because it's modified since it came out so many different times that there is no real I don't want to say that, but I don't think that they can get something that fast for something that modifies itself so quick. You know, it captured to the flu. Now we don't got the flu no more in America. The flu's just totally gone. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I haven't heard about it, that's for sure.
Dude, I've been in the hospital, my kids sick. All they're getting is RSV and all this other shit. No more flu.
Bro, the hypocrisy, and it's just, I seen JMS say, a few minutes ago in the chat,
Hello?
It's we're here, Pammy, you there? I hear you, Pam. No, I don't. Pammy. Well, I was saying, I'll wait for Pam to come back, guys. But what I was saying is JMS had just said about, like, because of capitalism, we still go buy. Like, we could say all this, and that's fucking great and fine, but people still go out and buy, and it's true. And that's how a lot of this shit is, and that's why this shit continues, because there are people that fall right in line, listen to everything they're told. You can't tell me one day to not trust the pharmaceutical companies because they've addicted a whole generation, and then the next day
feel better,
Mrs. Ivy. You tell me don't trust the pharmaceutical companies. They drugged a whole generation. Like, I'm not smart enough to remember the government was helping them with that. But anyway, then the next day you're telling me to trust the medical field. It's like, you can't give me both. You can't tell me two things and expect me to believe the one you're telling me. You know what I mean? They do this shit all the time.
You know, it's crazy. Even to the end of the day, right? All the way to the end, this country is so capitalistic that they will be selling bullets to both sides of those countries fighting. They will
Oh
be
yeah, for
selling
sure.
military weapons and all type of new shit just to keep the money coming in, because that's what this is all about. At the end of the day, it's a business. You know, this is a corporation. You know, and we're
I
sick,
said
yeah, but
we need a
war
hybrid
is what
version.
generate. Yeah, war generates money, like you said. It's a
Nope.
racket. You know, and
It's a racket.
Winston
That's
Churchill.
what
Since Winston Churchill,
the
they know
whole
how to
thing
make
is.
this shit. Yeah.
This whole fucking thing's a racket. Whole thing, yeah, and that's the problem. People go, well, why can't we fix Kensington? And it's like, do we have how much time you got? You know what I mean? It's like we can't fix the addiction problem because then you got to fix the drug problem. Can't fix the drug problem because then you got to fix the medical field problem. Can't fix the medical field. You know, it's non fucking stuff. It's so intertwined. Everything is so, you know, you can't pull off the Band-Aid that the whole thing's not going to fall apart.
That's why you gotta just stay in your own circle, create your own
Mhm.
reality. And once you feel
Mhm.
like you go outside and the neighborhood's still barbecuing and everything, then keep it going. Don't worry about it. Because the news will make you lead into fear mongering and they're gonna push you into a panic state. They're gonna make you think that it's time to go load up, go out there and do something dumb. And now your whole family's jeopardized because now you can't defend them when, you know what I mean? God forbid it does, you know?
Yep. Yep. There's shit with, I've seen it firsthand when the fucking Philly was rioting after the George Floyd situation and all. I was seeing people I knew, people I respected, talking about, let them come running on my block. I'm locked and loaded. And I was just like, oh my fucking God, how quick did you go down? Like it didn't take them no time to believe what their news was telling them. And I just tell everybody that, like, you should always get more than one. Like, we can ask a doctor for more than one opinion, but we take the news at their word. I don't understand that.
Just remember, when those times do hit, we don't need everybody being shooters. We need doctors. We need chefs.
Yep.
We need nurses. We need, you know what I mean? Pediatricians, like everything, kid doctors. We need it all because we ain't gonna just need everybody being with guns and wild and think about the Mad Max. We're gonna need civilized minds to get together and try to, you know, because that's what's gonna happen. The real will prevail. You know what I mean?
Yo, the ones with their names on those bunker lists, I guarantee you they ain't all shooters. They're exactly what you're saying. Doctors, geneticists, fucking farmers. Like, we're not dumb, bro. We know what we need to make this shit prosper. Like I say all the time, I think capitalism, I think it works, but you need a hybrid version. It can't just be capitalism because then you don't care about the individual. And that's not something, you know, America's kind of flawed in that way. We say we're capitalists, but on the same note, we do
dog world. Dog eat dog world.
It kind of, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, you know,
everybody could be bought. That's America. Anybody can be bought in America. My personal opinion, you know what I mean? Some people stand on their morals, but then what happens is, you know, like then you start going into different conditions where you wasn't, you know, ready for, you know, they make your life uncomfortable.
I think what you just said a minute ago is really profound. Like, that is kind of what you got to do is like, I was going to say, you got to kind of make your own reality in a way, but it is perception. Like I always said, like I was real deep in conspiracies from like 2008 probably to like 2014. I was like, you know, real deep in the rabbit hole. But you get kind of stuck in this loop where you're always negative. You're always, everything's a set. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to kind of pull back from that just to get some kind of fucking mental peace where everything I was seeing,
right? Your life became bitter.
It makes you bitter,
like you
jaded.
Can't unsee,
exactly.
Yeah, you can't unsee certain things now.
PP just called Streets a crouton.
A crouton. Streets is a crouton. He probably don't even know what a crouton is.
Yeah, if it falls under his salad fucking cream.
You don't worry about
all
what
I
my
know is Bond, that
is.
train, whatever that is, that's a train, nigga. You better ready to throw us all on there and strike us out the city in that shit, whatever that is. That shit look like a
look at him. He's maneuvering that forklift.
I tell everybody, Frank, I think and Pammy was just saying basically a little bit ago about like a bug out bag. I think you can have certain things in place just for worst case scenarios and still not be some like
why not? You got a first aid kit. You should, everybody should have a first aid kit. So that's just being, just being aware, being cautious and being like
for anything,
conscious.
That's what I'm saying. Something stupid. A little book bag you keep go to the fucking dollar store. They sell all the little dollar items, a little first aid kit, all this little shit. You pile that in there, bandages. Just dumb shit. Even if nothing ever happens in your whole lifetime, use the fucking band-aids when your kids their knee. Just make sure you keep band-aids in that area just in case. I don't think there's something wrong with saying have that in place, and you ain't got to be some like bugged
Love
out
you, Vic.
prepper. You're not like a bugged out prepper in the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With the tinfoil hat on. You know what the worst part about everything? And I don't mean to jump in like that, my friend, but it's the supermarkets. You know, every supermarket only holds 3 days worth of food. You know what I mean? So that's why they tell you ahead of time, yo, stack up. Because people think, oh, you know what, the news is gonna tell me, and I'm gonna go to the supermarket. No, the whole fucking town. Excuse my language. The whole town is gonna be in the supermarket at the same time. You know what I mean? So you got to be in there now, prepping your cupboards, and you know what I mean, putting in your pantries, canned goods like a mug, rice. You know what I mean? Those are things that you know what I mean. Like this
clean water,
rice and beans, everything.
Everything that's easy, oatmeal, stuff that's easy to make. You know what I mean? Yeah, it don't burn, it don't get old. You know,
people don't realize that, bro. Like antibiotics. Like I don't think a lot of people realize how important antibiotics would be in an uncivilized world. I don't think people realize that enough. Like I think antibiotics, after you, like I tell everybody, I always give everybody that analogy. They say you can live 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without food, and 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. There was something else I heard recently that added on to that. But it's like, if you always try to remember that, you kind of have a checklist in your head already. So it's like, all right, if I lost my home, I'm out in, we're in an uncivilized, let's just hypothetical, we're in the Walking Dead world. There's whatever. Step one is shelter, because the elements can hurt you. You're exposed to anybody and everybody. Shelter is your main. All right, now we got shelter, clean. We need clean water for everything. You need clean water to cook. You need to drink. You're going to have to bathe in clean water because our bodies absorb.
Preferably underground shelter, like a bunker style, is the best to have.
Are you saying something, Barn?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I hear you a little bit.
If you got your cell phone, you can hear you a little bit. It's squeaky.
Hey, John.
It's kind of
in
and
and out. All I want to say is, it's off, Barn. You can't hear. But my last thing is, if you got your cell phone on and you in an underground bunker, that's the stupidest thing you can do. If you do get reception, you got to remember, you got to let go of everything that's holding you right now, and start off with what's on your back, basically.
Well, meaning that if you're above ground and can be seen, and there's any movement in the house, the people that didn't prepare accordingly are gonna fucking come and take your shit. Okay, so you're gonna have to be armed. You're gonna have to have all of that stuff. And it's just safer to be underground and only come out whenever you need to, until, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to loot you when their families are starving. They're going to steal and take your shit and kill you.
Listen,
that's what they're going to do.
I'm gonna jump down. Murph, Kellz, Pamela, Barn, everybody.
Yo, Frank, thank you, brother. Always welcome.
Frankie, I love Frankie's perspective. I already love talking to him.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, Frankie. He and Victor Dones also has great insight. I was on a panel with them not too long ago talking about some current events. We were having a great
me
conversation.
And Frank already know. Me and Frank already know we could talk all night. We've been doing that shit every panel we've been on. We be dominating panels. Like, all right, let us shut up. Let us shut up. Go ahead, Joe. We just go back and forth, start dominating the conversation. It's just, it is what it is.
But he's so informed and has so much to add to the conversation. It's awesome. And so is Victor. Victor's very knowledgeable, and like, I learn a lot from them.
That's why I love, like I said, for all the pitfalls, for all the bad, I always focus on that. Like the good that comes off of this, the good people. Like I came on here trying to learn people a little more. I'm still doing that. So like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm kind of on the same footing I kind of want to be on. So it's like, I wanted to learn people better, and I'm still doing that, networking and all that shit.
No, but it's just a simple, it comes down to simple talking with people, exchanging ideas, and having aha moments, right? Like just talking to somebody and I'm like, oh man, I never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way I carry my life in general. You know what I mean? So nothing is ever, whatever. I think it's
I
it's
think
just
that's what it
great.
is too. We also lose focus of that on here, right? We lose focus that not everybody is you, not everybody is me. You know what I mean? So it's like we do
Hmm.
that a lot. I seen Tam Tam say it the other day at the troll page. She said, "Have no expectations, never get let down." And I'm like, yo, I've been preaching that for fucking years. That's a problem with a lot of shit, a lot of our conflicts as humans. It's like our expectations. Oh my God, they did this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you thought they would do something else. That's not on them. Mills Lane, my guy, salute. Great to see you. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
Mills.
it's not on somebody else what my expectations for them are. Humans get let down by that every day. Yeah, every day we had expectations, they get let down. You get let down. That's on us, not the other person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's on the other person.
No, I mean, yeah, of course, because you have feelings and you're entitled to when they're hurt.
When you question to you, like when you talk to Junior and Katie and stuff, do they have a lot to say about the current events that are going on in the world in general? Or
Junior
I think
more,
Junior
Junior
does
more.
more, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so me
Junior.
too. Yeah, me too.
Katie's kind of not paying attention. She's got so
Yeah,
much going on, I mean,
Kelsey. Yeah,
come on.
Kelsey doesn't.
We all been
Kelsey
18
doesn't.
before, you know what I mean? Boyfriend, school, job, she ain't got a
Yeah,
fucking moment for herself.
my son. He's the one I talk to. We banter back
Hmm.
and forth
Well, now,
about
yeah,
it.
like
But
Junior will come down every day. Like he plays his game a lot in his room, not nonstop. He'll come
right,
down every day. He'll come down every day for like 1 hour, could be 5 hours. The other night we watched the Chucky series on Peacock. We watched that for like 10 hours. It was Monday when we were off, so it was like we were just binge watching. He sat here for most of it, you know what I mean? But then when I'm like watching videos of what's going on over there, and he's really, he pays attention to a lot. He knew it, like he knows about the conflict before all this. He knows about China. He pays it. He's my kid. He does what I do. He pays attention to a lot of shit.
yeah, yeah. I was just wondering because sometimes when you get younger, when I'm speaking younger generation, I'm talking like 20s, early 30s. Um, Sometimes they have a way different perspective. They don't.
Hmm.
I guess it comes with like life, like what you've seen
Yeah,
and
I
what
mean,
you've learned. Yeah,
we all get jaded. We
yeah.
all get jaded.
I'm just,
Unfortunately, you try not to, but certain things, there's nothing. Even on YouTube, right? Like, it sucks, and it does suck for someone new coming in because you feel like you're giving them the fucking fifth degree, and they're like, dude, I don't imagine that. Like, that's all we've all been on. Most of us here have been on here for a while.
mhm.
Let's take ourselves out of that for a minute. It's your first day knowing that live chats exist, right? And you're expected to follow rules you know nothing about.
Cola,
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that
right?
happens every fucking day. Oh, this person was talking shit. Well, this person has never been on a microphone for more than an hour in their whole life. I mean, listen, StreamYard's free, bro. Anybody can make a fucking channel.
Yeah,
Fucking YouTube's lowering what it takes to get monetized every day. And we're still not monetized over here. Fuck the system.
You
Fight
know
the
what?
power.
I think I said it earlier. Like you basically, if you're going to have a type of a channel where people are going to have opinions and you're talking about current events or you're talking about issues, somebody's going to be butthurt and then report you.
Always.
I mean, there's
Always.
no way. There's no
Emotional
way. I mean,
biases.
exactly,
Half the
exactly.
time the hosts have them. That's why I always enjoy our show, because I feel like we try to do that. We try to be impartial because we try to play devil's advocate in the same breath. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that. It's like they're
Right,
pro-Israel. You can't come tell them shit about pro-Palestine. They don't want to hear
right.
anything,
Well,
and vice versa.
I took it upon myself to just Google a bunch of crap. Well, I say crap
Yeah,
respectfully, to just try to, because I wasn't too familiar with the Palestinian
it's all it takes,
view.
though, right? We have that
Yeah, right.
amazing ability on here. We can learn 20 years worth of schooling, things that took, in the 1900s, what it took them 10 years of school, and we can learn in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And it's scary. I mean, when you think something can't happen, that's when it's going to happen. So it's best to be as informed as you can, as far as I'm
Hmm.
concerned. But,
John
yeah.
says, both are funded by the same people. John, I mean, honestly, could that's whether true, false, whatever, indifferent, could anybody be surprised if it was true?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
heard
that's true.
We've heard of this. They funded both sides of World War One. They both sides of the Spanish-French War. You know what I mean? It's like they've been doing that shit. That's their fucking calling card, you know?
Oh, Killa
Cola
says she
said
did a
it.
live breaking it down. Yeah, damn it, I missed
Yo,
that.
Cola does great lives too, y'all. So definitely check that
Shit.
one out.
I missed it, Killa. Sorry, girl.
I think
Yeah, I
I
would have
liked
loved
it,
to
but
know
I
that.
didn't get to stay. I was working, but yeah, I try to. I tell everybody that, like, yo, if you go live, even if I'm not commenting, rest assured I'm coming to hit that like button. If I get the notification, I'm gonna hit that like button.
Yeah, right. Exactly, because there are good people to support, like everybody here.
That's
that
what I
has
said. I always. I mean, we don't really have a ton of issues over here. We kind of sorted out the riffraff. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was saying, it's kind of. I do feel bad when a new person comes. Your first day on you know what I mean? It's like, oh, who are you? We got to be like that. And they're like, dude, fuck you and your show. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's fuck your fifth
I
degree.
don't, because you know what? Oh, well.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to go. If you give people that,
Get
just
'em,
that
Kellz,
little
get
bit
'em.
where you, just that little bit where you explain it to them, like, hey, no offense, we just deal with this, you know, doxing, trolls, whatever. I mean, I think most people know what the internet is about.
I think it depends on their intent, first of all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's number one. Number two, if you're going to hop up in something, in the middle of something, then don't participate until you know what's going on.
We see that at the troll channel all the time.
I mean, you can't run in somewhere talking all willy-nilly and think everybody's supposed to know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, that does happen often. You're right. People will come up. That's my short, fool.
No, it isn't.
I just put that out.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you
Sure
up.
you did.
Fuck
And
you
how
up.
many of mine have you taken in
We'll be
21
right
years?
back after this ass whooping break.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
shit.
Now we are going to reset real quick, guys. We're about to hit our second hour. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button for us. I'm going to refresh myself real quick. So while we're waiting, let's hear Ill Fated.
Let's hear Kellz cuss your ass out. That would
I didn't
be
say
funny.
it's going to mess up. It's the second hour. I like to refresh just better.
Because you think it's going to mess up. That wasn't my question, was it?
Then I won't calm down. I'll just play the fucking song. Is that okay?
Possibly.
It's called Ill Fated. You want to see why?
Resetting, you're not going to understand or fucking know when your phone does come up. That's that you have to.
It's called Ill Fated. You want to find out why?
Ooh, I'm scared. Not. I don't care.
I'm dying.
Look, don't fucking phase me, bro.
He's giving her that. Murph is giving her the look. Don't act up and embarrass
What
me.
more you want? You might as well close them. Keep playing.
Did she kick him in the nuts? Is he on the ground or something?
Nah, she ain't got no reason to do that.
Oh yeah, that might not play in her favor.
She's only done it once, and I deserved it. I always say I deserved it. I called her out of her name, and she showed me what happens when I call her out of her name.
That is literally what
Kellz
I said.
is somebody. Kellz is somebody
said,
you do not want.
She did that shit like a third grader. She was just like, I was like,
I was like, yeah. My reaction time is on point. You can't fake the funk on
all right,
that.
we'll be right back, y'all. This is Ill Fated, new music, DirtyKenzoproductions.
Let's go.
new music, ill-fated, DirtyKenzoproductions. We are rolling into our second hour. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, sub if you haven't, share if you'd like to, or fucking don't. It's up to you. I don't pay your fucking phone bill.
I love it. I love it. Oh my
Share
gosh,
if
did
you
you?
Look, someone be
Did
like,
you-
share. I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do. That's what happens often.
Nah, you
What is
just look
this?
around.
What is all
You
this?
just
What
like,
is
I'm
all
just
this
looking for who
talk
the fuck you're
about
talking to.
Vagisil in the chat? I'm not
Uh-oh.
understanding what's going on.
Street got a sponsorship.
No, it's Oh, I don't
The
know.
only comment I seen a few minutes ago was P3 saying, I didn't even read the whole sentence. I read the first 3 words. I read the subject and was like, the predicate is only going to get worse. She said,
No, I
my
think I.
clit fell off when I thought about street in a dress.
Yes,
I was
yeah,
like,
it
I'm
usually
not thinking of
does.
street in a dress. I'm thinking, can a clit fall off?
Well,
I'm
Can
thinking.
you
I'm
unscrew
thinking
it,
it's
change it,
not.
put in a new one?
It's not.
I'm telling you, if
It's.
some of my clients were males and pulled on them the way they do now, I'd seriously wonder if the appendage could fall off. And I have actually thought about that.
Do clits
Like-
like unscrew, you
No,
screw it back on?
I mean you can blow
You
it.
blow on it, you blow,
Actually, do not blow anywhere near.
you
the
blow on it
device.
like a Nintendo
You
cartridge.
will
It can
kill
go into
somebody.
hiding for a little bit.
If air gets into your veg down there,
I don't have a veg.
For a
You
fucking
said your veg.
female.
You said your veg.
Fucking pretend, asshole.
Ooh,
If you
I
get
just
fucking
tucked.
air in
I
there,
just
it goes
tucked.
directly to the heart and you die. Don't blow into a woman at all.
How about the butt?
Unless you literally want something bad to
How
happen.
about the butt?
He said, "What about the butt?"
The day anybody's back there doing anything like that is the day they get cracked.
Put a straw in the butt and go.
Yeah, okay.
And she'll-
Put a straw in
I
yours.
think
How about that?
Vagisil is the
Will the
wrong thing
woman
they're
burp?
talking
I
about.
bet you won't
They're
into a
talking.
woman not like that no more.
Will the woman burp? If you put a straw up her butt and blow air, will she burp?
I'm thinking about it. We're thinking Astroglide and KY jelly, not Vagisil, ladies.
Big English over here.
Or
Yeah, how y'all
spit.
make the
Or,
language?
or,
How you gonna
or,
threaten us over there in the
spit'll work
UK
just
when
fine.
and stuff?
This motherfucker made the language, can't speak it.
He can't tell me to shut up. It's not like I listen
You
anyway.
think I ain't tried that before, Street? Do you really think I
It's
haven't
been almost
tried?
21 years, and he hasn't figured out a way to shut me up.
Oh,
I
yes, I
haven't
have.
figured out a way to
That's
shut
a
him up.
lie. I have found out how to shut you up.
Sure you have.
Excuse me, I have something to say right now.
Oh,
I need
Yeah.
everybody to stop
think so.
jumping my friend's streets in Scotland. I think he's
Oh,
adorable.
here we go.
That.
Where's my violin? Get my violin.
Streets will check anything that we want to throw his way because
where my
I
violin? It's
think
hard to
he-
find
I
because
think
it's the
he is
world's
the
smallest
cutest.
violin.
I think he's the cutest, most gentlemanly person that I've met on this internet, and his voice is to die for.
Ain't nobody got time
Did
for
you hear
that.
me?
Ain't nobody got time for
Well,
that.
yes,
listen.
and how many times have you said that, Pam?
Hammy, I heard you and I smelled all the bullshit you were piling up too.
No, I mean, let's just put it this
You
way.
have your
Thank
waders
goodness
on?
he's in Scotland.
Street makes me hate the UK.
Poor Pammy's husband, if he only knew.
If it wasn't
Oh
for
my gosh,
Becky,
he's
Haley,
adorable.
and science, I'd say fuck the UK altogether.
PP says I'm his paid sponsor. No, I just know a good thing when I see it.
Oh, brother.
Now I feel like Mom, you got ready to
Is this the street show? I think I need to go to the hospital, y'all.
Oh my gosh, maybe Jenny saw. We haven't seen her for a while. Maybe she's being seen right now.
But she said that there was no blood in her stomach, so I guess she was, moving
You know
along.
what? You know, I mean, we.
all that She already said that. But I don't know.
Yeah,
They're probably in there talking
that's what
to her.
Pammy
So
was
she dropped
saying.
out. She'll be back when you're done.
Ain't nobody got time for that. You hear me, Mr. Look, sweet Brown always tell everybody. She ain't got no time for that.
I love that lady. She is the cutest thing ever. And then what's the other guy? What does he say?
He says, hold up. Wait a minute. You got to watch that whole clip because there's a part that I didn't add. This guy, I'll give you the backstory. He's being interviewed because someone robbed his house. And he's like, oh, I heard the guy coming. He's so fucking funny, this whole interview. He's like, I heard the guy coming, so I hid in the closet. He said, and he had like a strong cologne on. I could almost taste him. I was like, ooh, something ain't right. That's when he said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I said, hold
That's
up.
hilarious.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Something ain't right.
my God. I'm just, okay, I just, can we just leave Scotland alone? He's a little sensitive too. He doesn't, I mean, he tries to, I just don't want to see him get beat up in the chat.
I do.
Why? I think it'd be quite comical.
This is fucking
Murph, did you tell Kellz I was listening to last week's show and just because nothing else was on and I thought I was gonna
I was just telling her.
Hello.
Check.
I'm back. I don't know what
Am I
happened.
there?
Did you leave?
Can you hear me?
Matt said Haley.
No, I'm here. It's just being weird.
So is mine tonight for some reason.
I can't play none of my clips.
Haley, so I talked to Haley today.
We love
She's
Haley.
just, she's doing well. She's just, she's got a lot going on too,
Yep. I mean, that's what it is. We got to remember, we all started on here. It was during quarantine. Everybody had plenty of fucking time, except for Kellz.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, some of you
especially people that.
Yeah, some people didn't know when enough's enough. They still don't. Some people still don't know when enough's enough.
Some learn, some haven't.
I still go to
some
fucking.
Seem to have regressed and all.
I'll pop in. I'll go to certain sectors, and the same people are on every fucking panel. It's like you're adding nothing.
Yeah.
And eventually, you get you. I had even me and JMS were talking about it not long ago because it's like it shies you away from the content because you're just like same shit. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. I went over to King Trolls earlier and was there for a little bit, but I can't stay there too long. I can't say it. I think you're up there sometimes for moral support for him, knowing good Lord. Sometimes I see that shit.
Yeah, they're fucking weirdo. No, I told him today he said that he was like towards the end, he's like, these two are starting to really piss me off. I said, KT, you definitely stayed composed today, my brother. I was like, you could tell he's pissed off early and he didn't really say much about it.
I know. I just put in, Tam and I just keep telling him how sexy he is and, whatever.
People just are doing the same thing they always did. They're using the troll page for their personal vendettas. And it shows, and you look like a fucking jackass, and people make fun of you for it. It happens every time.
Yeah.
And then what happens? They blame it on KT. That ain't its fucking fault. You don't know how to talk. I'm so sick of hearing that shit, too, people. You baited them into saying that. There's no such thing.
Why doesn't KT come to our show?
Well, he's been here before.
Show.
Yeah, he's been here before. He's probably
here a couple of times. Yeah.
He's probably sitting in the bushes.
KT?
I'm not sure if he's still on. He might still be on.
Oh, he might.
I didn't check.
I haven't seen Tam Tam much today either.
I did. I seen her. She was in the
Oh,
troll
shit.
page right after you left. Yeah, yeah. See, he's still on, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was drinking
Now,
something. I bought this
I'm glad.
electrolyte water, and it's nasty.
I'm glad to see the fucking like. When I was in there earlier, it was hitting like 100 viewers. Man, I'm happy as shit for him to see that.
Right now,
I mean, hopefully it don't bring him no bullshit. Obviously, that's what I don't want to see because you know. But I tell everybody like I consider that a service. You know what I mean? Like it's where people can go and deal with their shit, and people ain't trying to be all fucking petty in the background. Like people are making jokes or busting on y'all. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't monetize, so it's like he could care less. It's an extracurricular activity for him. Shit.
that's what
I
it
think
is.
I think he just. He's gonna let you. He puts it out there and lets you go. If you ever notice how he questions people, he will go as far as you will take it. Right? He's just testing you.
Why shouldn't he?
It's a psychological game with him, and it's so
But that's what I'm saying.
hilarious.
Why
you're
shouldn't
wrong to take the bait. You're wrong to fuck
I've always said that dating back to the first incidences in the community. You know what I mean? People were blaming Maine and behind the bar, and it's like it's not his fault for asking a question and someone gave the wrong answer. It's the person who gave the fucking answer's fault, not the question. That's dumb as shit.
But I do know, and
what's 2 plus 2? 5. How dare you ask what 2 plus 2 equals? Let's deal with the guy that answered it wrong.
But I do think he, on a friendship level, if any, I want to say I'll speak for myself. Like if I were to hit him up and just like ask, I think he would. I know him on a different level. I think he treats ladies different, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But meaning like he's just
a gentleman.
He's a gentleman. He does not. He
treat
calls them
ladies better
goofies.
too. I treat ladies better too. I just don't broadcast it. Like let's keep it. Who's the Kenzo cult?
Of course, yeah,
There's
exactly.
2 guys in the Kenzo cult: Barn and Vic.
It's all women, right?
It's all women. But I'm the same way. Like I'll get up here, and if it's a man, I'll disrespect you to holy hell. I ain't gonna say certain things because I have my moral compass. But you don't ever hear. They ain't one clip of me arguing with a woman, not yelling, not getting super disrespectful. They don't exist. I don't do that.
Well, there's no need for it. The bottom line is, if you're a man and you argue with a woman, whether she's right or wrong, you just look like an idiot as a man. So you just might as well just you can argue respectfully, but there comes a point where you just shut the hell up,
It's dumb shit. I hate that people. They'll just keep ramping it up. It's like it's a woman. What are you doing? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't pay any attention to it.
That's what I said. But we're obviously cut from the guys who don't do that are obviously cut from a different cloth. Like
exactly, and you can tell.
Listen, people do it. I've seen it on the troll page 1,000 times. Somebody gets up there and you're in it, and all of a sudden you go fucking overboard. I call it losing your fucking mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like it happens. It happens to a lot of people. It could be the energy you're feeling at the moment, and just it happens when you're in a circle bidding on each other. Someone says something, yeah, your fucking mom, and you're like, what pussy? Oh, whoa. You know what I mean? It happens in the real world. Why wouldn't it happen on here?
Well, the thing about it is too, like if you've always said this, I've got to respect you in order for me to even consider anything that you say, right? So
exactly.
So when somebody starts talking, I mean, as shocking as it is, the kind of crap that people will put in the chat regarding dead relatives and crap like that, as shocking as it is to at this point going to King Trolls, I just laugh at that shit and say, you didn't. If they said anything, it's like they don't even. You don't know the person I'm talking about.
The value's gone. I've seen something the other
totally
day.
Gone.
They came back in as T history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They came in as T history the other day, and they were, messing with Jess again, and it's like it even seemed like she's to the point where it's like
she's
you know what I'm saying? It seems like she's even to the point where she's like, It's like the shock value's gone. Yeah, been there, done that. The shock value's gone.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
I
already,
was
I
timing
already
out
know
the.
you
I was time.
motherfuckers will speak to this level. Now, what's the surprise?
I timed out the tea history person a couple of times. Like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
like who thinks that shit's funny? I don't
Dirty
think it's
feet,
funny.
dirty
Oh,
feet,
that's true. Yeah.
because that's who it is.
Oh yeah.
I said that earlier in KT's because someone came in under a different name and they were talking shit to the guy Joey Waffles, and he was like going back. And I said, "Yo, Waffles, when they talk, like let them, because they're letting their feelings expose their own socks. Like they're going to show you every sock account they have
Mhm.
out of anger and emotion. It
Yeah,
happens
and
all
I
the
say
time.
Sharonda.
I'll call somebody out
Sharonda's
under
with
their
Top
real
Shots.
name,
You
and
know
then
that.
a troll calls me up. Like, I know you're the troll, buddy.
Sharonda holds her own too, man. Like she don't.
She
She
does.
just. She's like.
I said, yo, as Sharonda's Kenzo cult consultant, I'm going to need you to leave her alone. Thanks.
Exactly. You know
I
what? I
don't give a
stand back
fuck.
and just let her. She knows how to handle. I don't even know half of these damn people in here anyway. So in there. Can I hear you?
Yeah, I
Are
muted
you
for a
there?
sec. Yeah, I
Oh,
was
okay.
muted for a sec. Kellz was opening a little single salad. And I knew that shit would be loud. Now, see, with me, it's like, I'll defend all y'all ladies after you ask me. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not jumping off the roof because I think I should. Nah, I can't do that. I did that before and it got me nowhere.
Well, no, you're exactly right, and you already know how I will always preface anything with I don't know what's going on, so I'm not saying anything. I
Yep.
don't know what's because sometimes, or if somebody asks you a blatant what if scenario, I can give my opinion if I want to. If I don't want to, I won't.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep.
That's
I
basically the
think
bottom line.
people forget that you don't have to answer a question. You don't like think of this. What do you think? Here's a hypothetical. What looks worse on you as a person? You asking me a tough question and me paddling down? Sure, it looks bad. It don't look as bad as me fucking up and saying something stupid.
Mhm.
Like the Boss Babies, the Megans, if all of them would have just left the panel, hit leave, don't even say fuck you, fuck your question, just leave.
Yeah,
How many N words would have been prevented? How many F gots would have been prevented? It's
it
because
would have
people
it would
cannot leave. You challenge my pride. Get the fuck out of here. Bunch of
no
Didn't
strangers.
know it was that
they
easy.
would have said it anyway. It was a matter of time. It wasn't
I know that's
when
right,
it
P3.
wasn't if, it was just when it was
Yeah,
going to happen.
exactly. It's just crazy shit.
I know. I mean, when
Like
you
I
think
said,
about you
I'll
think
murder
about it.
somebody if one of the people like, yo, Murph, get this motherfucker. All right. Like I like it. I like trolling.
I know
People
you're like
talk
that.
all that shit. They're better trolls than me. There's a difference. I don't stop. They come in one day like, oh, I'm not in the mood today. I don't do that. I'm always in the mood to troll these motherfuckers. Always.
Yeah, I know. And you've been thrown enough shit and personal crap at you to where you've
Yeah, like
handled
I
it so
said, boss baby
well.
gonna bring that shit up
Like you
tonight. No
can't.
one
Yeah,
likes you. No one fucking
you
listens to you.
can't.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
cannot. The best art of war is to just like say, dude, you can't hurt me any more than I've done hurt my fucking self
Yeah,
over this. So shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
You
exactly.
know.
Yeah, I ain't about to be worried about something going on 3 fucking years ago.
It
That's
ain't like
kiss
it
my
changed
ass.
my mind. So
Fuck out of here. What are you jealous you can't do it or something? You fucking weirdo.
That's weird. Just think about the name.
I'm saying it's just weird shit. Like, hey,
Oh
come at
my
me or
god.
come at you. You couldn't come at me on your best day, Crypt Keeper. Out of
Oh
here.
my god. Oh my gosh.
Better
So
check
what
your
else?
G-cell account.
What else has been going on with you, huh?
Not much. Not much. I thought I was going to be off till Thursday. Now I'm not. I have work tomorrow. So the guy was saying he was staying in New York, but I guess he forgot his laptop charger or something. So
What about your hot water heater? What did you say about that?
I got to do it. We got to finish it tomorrow morning. We were missing a piece. So
I'm going to tell you what. Mike was working nights, and
what is happening to my phone?
Are
You
you
there,
there?
sir? Are you
Yeah, I'm
there?
here.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard you say Mike was working nights and that was it.
Oh, okay. Mike was working nights, and I went downstairs for something, and my dog was down. One of my dogs was downstairs, and the hot water heater is in a closet downstairs on the main level. So,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Parker, come here, baby, come here. This was a different dog than I have now, and he would not move past where the carpet and the tile met. Right. So I was like, what the fuck is this problem? I go walking towards him, and the closer I got towards him, my feet were in water, like up to my ankle, man. I
Oh,
was
shit.
like, what the fuck? It was the hot water heater, and didn't have a shop vac, okay? So
Yeah.
it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and one of the contractors that lives across the street from me, I saw him getting in his van, and I'm like, do you have a damn shop vac? He didn't have one, but anyway, that shit was a pain in the
All
ass. I
right.
had to get
I got carpet down
fans.
there. That shit's gonna take me forever.
Oh my god, oh my
I'm
god.
probably pulling it, but it's only I just had to pull a piece to put the new hot water heater in. It's concrete, so I'm like, oh, lovely.
You know what is nice is glazed concrete.
No, I mean, they got deodorizers, and I'm gonna
You need
use
to go. You need
carpet cleaner.
You gotta like lift up that carpet and get one of them big ass
Mhm.
box fans and stick it under there and just blow it for days.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, did it
that's
get the
so
whole
cool.
entire thing wet?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. And most of it is the only parts that are really still wet are right by it, where it was
I'm gonna
like.
tell you what.
Really
Now
cool.
they have all that nice new technology where, if it starts leaking, it's almost like a And people in the chat, if you have them,
Oh yeah,
go
they have
to
smart
get
hot
them.
water heaters.
They have like when it
Yeah, it
starts
notifies you.
leaking, it'll even send it to your telephone.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll beep. You'll get a text message. Yeah, they have shit real advanced now. But towards what Frank was saying, how much of that do you have in your house before you start feeling like, all right, I'm a little controlled by them. You know what I mean? You're like my hot water heater's smart. My thermostat, I used to deliver.
I don't have any of that
You ever
shit.
seen
I
these
don't have
fucking
that.
fridges with the tablets? They tell you what's in the fridge, and it's crazy.
I don't have any of that shit. I have old
They
school.
could tell us, break one of these and you'll lose your job.
I bet.
Yeah, no.
Any other fridge you could break and they'd probably replace it. They said, break this, you'll lose your job. You better treat this like it's a
I don't
baby.
have Alexa. I don't have any of that crap. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
your phone is enough. I mean, if you have
Yeah.
your phone, that's it.
Look, I ain't got my fucking the Wii card's hard enough because I didn't want to be on a fucking no kind of registries or you know what I mean. I try to stay not underground but underground to a sense. I didn't even get a fucking bank card till probably about 8 years ago. You know, something like that.
Well, there's a lot of people like you. I mean, that don't want
And I
that.
still to
You
this
know?
day will withdraw all my money and put cash in fucking shoe boxes before I'll
Yep.
leave it on there.
Yep. My brother was like that because he owed the
Until
IRS
they
and shit, man. He was like,
until
fuck
they
no.
tell me cash ain't worth shit, I'll collect it.
I'm like, I'm like, because I handle all the finances and stuff for both houses. So I'm just like, bring me the money. He's like, I've got that shit all out already. So he keeps like a $50 in the damn bank.
Oh,
Sometimes you gotta
do it like that.
Just to keep it in there, just, to keep the account open. But yeah, I mean, just talking about the prices of stuff, man. It's freaking ridiculous, man. I'm serious. I don't know how. I mean, we think it's bad now, and if Frankie was saying that we might have another shutdown.
Greet, you better stop fucking abusing your wrench rights, you son of a bitch.
What did he do?
Threatening P3 that he's gonna time her out.
He tried to say he was going to time me out earlier.
I will
said,
go on you.
can't.
Don't make me switch over to YouTube.
I'll time your ass out for 1.8 thousand seconds, sir.
18,000 seconds. See you tomorrow.
Y'all quit picking on my friend.
Your friend better start acting like he knows better.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you be
Before
messing
he
with
gets
Kel. Don't
fucking
you be
right
messing
and
with any of
set.
the ladies' time and the ladies out now.
Yo,
That's not
don't be
right.
fucking with our Australian demographic, all right?
I don't even know
The
who
fuck?
has a lot of you.
You gonna fuck with our only Australian listener? Your nationalism is showing, Scottish.
Yeah, that's right. She
Not
Perpy
really.
is our only Australian listener, isn't she?
I mean, we've had a few through the like Game of Death has stopped by, shit
You
like
know
that. But
what happened to that guy?
Amy,
That
Aussie Amy, yeah. But like P3 is our
yeah, she's
Australian.
ours. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
She's
ours.
our Australian. Yeah, she's our
She
Australian.
belongs to us. She belongs to us. What
Oh,
happened to
brother,
that?
streets are Scottish guy. Yippee!
yes, the
Woohoo!
British King Jester. Everyone knows.
The British are coming.
The British
Yippee!
are coming. The British are coming.
Yippee!
He brings it on himself. I swear. Stop it.
Mom,
Stop it
earlier,
right now.
Mom said,
I'm just
"Hell, don't talk to your future stepfather like that." I was like, "How dare you
I
threaten
will
me?"
fuck you up, Mom. I will fuck you up.
Oh my God,
He
is
didn't
that what
mean
she
it.
said? Oh my God.
Yeah,
No.
she did earlier. I was like, "How dare you threaten
She
me?"
gonna need a hospital visit. Put my foot
Oh,
up her
that
ass.
shit is hilarious. You know what? I was thinking, I mean, no, never mind. Forget it. That would be only on the Family Channel.
Seems like she's taking time to think about her life choices.
Did he shoot her?
Huh?
Did he shoot her?
Who?
Oh yeah, he did.
You motherfucker.
Oh no.
Oh my God, please. Oh Lord.
You want to take our Australian demographic? Fuck our Scottish demographic.
Oh, sorry.
There's
you shoot?
Mimster. Hey, Mimster,
No.
I miss you.
It said PP was timed out by him.
Yeah. I thought
I shot him.
Oh, all right. I thought you timed her out
I thought I
again.
read it wrong.
Mim, salute. Welcome in. Great to see you. Oh, P3's right here. So I don't know.
Yeah, I see
she's
her.
not. He didn't shoot her, did he? I didn't think
Mim,
so.
I don't.
Because I was making my salad and you tried to slick that past me, Streets, that's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Keep trying and I'll make it longer.
Hey, these lights
Don't
stay
worry,
up. I
that
can
only-
get them wrinkles.
That only makes him. He's just. He needs a little break right now. Anyway,
Yeah,
Mimster, how are you
PP
doing?
shot him.
he needs some me time.
And I was like, oh shit, I just saw him. Sure he did. Oh well, fuck it. And then realized I read it wrong.
He just needs some me time. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He needed a
He's
little
got
me
to
time.
think about his life choices.
Yeah. Life choices. They wear skirts over there.
Oh
He said
God.
it wrong.
Are they thinking of life choices when they're wearing kilts? I don't think so. Mims, salute. Thank you, Mims.
Yes, that's a choice.
I did get that. The Cash App, Mims. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier.
Oh, look what Mills Lane says.
Mills.
Somebody thinks they have second.
You tell him, Mills. He ain't got no
That's-
gun right. You better go get a knife, Street. You better go get a knife.
Excuse me. Yeah,
We're
that's
American.
funny as hell.
P3 gonna
Shit.
stick a kangaroo in your ass. Keep it the fuck up.
I think P3
Yeah,
can handle herself too.
Attacked by a buff kangaroo. This kangaroo had fucking muscles on its muscles.
Yeah, I know. He's like this, right? He was like putting his chest out.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You've been at Planet Fitness, I can see.
yeah. He lifts things up and he puts them down.
He fucking must with the way he was looking.
The hard,
Right
he's
there.
a hard-working kangaroo, man. He works down at the old factory.
Who?
His wife's
Oh,
the kangaroo. He works at the factory down at the plant.
Gotta support your family somehow.
All them little Joeys hopping around. You got it.
He can't be a calendar kangaroo forever.
That's what I'm saying. You can't always be the
He's
kangaroo.
got to have a career to fall back on.
I mean, he don't want to be a has-been. He was the kangaroo back in the 80s. He don't want to tell people he ain't no big shot.
kangaroos are vicious, man.
The
They
fucking
pack a punch.
cartoons and movies have lied to us so much about kangaroos.
Yeah.
You see a
Trying to act like
kangaroo,
they're nice
this motherfucker come running at you on 4 legs. You're like, wait, y'all not supposed to do that. Where's your boxing gloves, little guy?
They'll run up and kick you with their back legs, and you'll feel knocked.
I'm like, this is false advertisement. That fucking kangaroo ain't got no boxing gloves on.
I wouldn't give him one.
Here's a question.
Go.
I got a stoner question to blow your minds.
What is
We all
it?
remember do we all remember Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, do we remember Kanga?
He's about to ruin something, Pam, just so you know.
Do we remember Kanga and her child Roo, her son Roo? Why Kanga wear a shirt but Roo walk around naked?
Why does Pooh wear a shirt but wrap a towel around him after he get out the shower?
Why does Goofy wear clothes but Pluto's naked?
Why does Daffy Duck do the same thing? I mean, Donald Duck. He wears a shirt, but when he gets out of the shower, he wraps a towel around him.
Around his waist.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these are things I've never thought about.
He was there regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Sense.
Please don't call him that.
That's a great name.
I like it.
That's a great name.
She always calls him Conrad.
She called him
Conrad.
She called him Conrad. Nothing wrong with Conrad.
Conrad. Oh, it was Conrad? Oh, okay.
No. It's funny because I knew a guy named Conrad.
That's just what it sounds like.
I knew a guy named Conrad, and I called him Conrad when I was a kid.
That is so fucking. That's hilarious.
We would play football. We would play football with like some old heads when I was like 18. They were probably like.
You was an asshole.
Yeah. I was like 18. They were probably like 30.
Tanta has the tombstones with the flowers.
When he was sitting there, he was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He was playing defensive end. I was quarterback. I was like, you ain't doing shit, Cumrag, and everyone started rolling. Cumrag.
Oh my God! Some of the nicknames you can come up with for people. But anyway, don't ruin the Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Why is Kanga? Because she's a woman. Is she covering her boob?
Maybe.
Why can't Roo get a pair of pants?
Isn't Winnie the Pooh from England too?
He's older.
What's that, Ben?
Isn't Winnie the Pooh an English book too, or from England?
Yeah. It's who is it? Carol, I think.
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll, I think.
I think so.
No, Milne.
Oh, Milne.
Yeah.
Was it A.A. Milne? Yeah.
Carol wrote Alice in Wonderland.
And Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what.
Have you all ever seen Return to Oz? Have you ever seen Return to Oz?
No, I could have sworn.
Bro, that is a bad acid trip. That movie. The flying monkeys are replaced by Return to Oz. The flying monkeys are replaced with like these monkey creatures that have like.
Oh, there's my knight in shining armor. Welcome back.
Sam, keep it up and I'll time him out again.
Look, that's what he told all his baby moms. That's what he tells all his baby moms at the hospital. I'm back and better than before. Can't keep a good man down, mofos. The doctors are like, sir, lower your voice.
No, he said I'm better.
They're like, sir, we're in a fucking hospital.
Oh my God! When he Return of the Mank. What is that? Hello?
I don't know what a mank is, but I think Street would be a mank.
She's not funny one bit. I think he's like dreaming, or he must be sleeping, sleep texting or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. But you said it's called Return to Oz?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like a sequel, an unofficial sequel. Maybe it is official sequel. It was made in, I think, the 80s. But it's like a fucking bad acid dream. These creatures, they have like wheels. Hot rods.
I can't.
Hold on. Let me mute for 1 second.
Hello? Hello?
Go ahead, sis. I was telling you, go ahead. I was telling you could say what you were saying. I was muting to talk to Kellz real quick.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what I was saying. Did you know what I was saying?
We were talking about the return to Oz, and I said freaky wheel things, and you said, "Oh, you had something coming up." I said, "Oh, go ahead," and I was muting real quick.
I can't remember. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I don't know. My phone has been really weird. I was talking to Bex earlier, and she said her phone is acting up. I said mine is too. I'm about ready. I need a new one, but I don't have the money to buy one.
Yeah, that's crazy. StreamYard's been doing weird shit like this, though. That's why I always try to refresh all the time because my phone bugs out for no freaking reason.
Mine's been doing it too, but you know what? I think it's because I have my email open in my phone, and I have like 700 messages unread.
That's crazy. You better delete that motherfucker. It's part of against my. Oh, damn! I just dropped my bowl. All right, damn break.
Is it glass or is it
Yeah, the bowl part's glass.
I think I've seen a silver one before, a real nice one. Are they are they made of silver? I mean, what metal can you make them out of? Stainless steel?
Trying to think. I know you can't use copper because we always heard that would, like, even growing up when we would try to, when you're a teenager, you're making them out of whatever you could find.
What
They would
about the
always say
thing that
that
has
would give you a
what
lot
about
of
that mask thing that looks like a fucking gas mask? What is that?
That's a gas mask. They put a bowl on the end of it instead of a oxygen.
Oh.
So it's just novelty shit. It
I
does. It
know,
gets
I
you a
know.
little.
I've
It
just
gets you a
seen it.
little more stoned, but not much.
He said Murph has a burner phone.
Yep. I live in Charming. I'm in the Sons of Anarchy. Street, your country ass only knows what a burner phone is because of Sons of Anarchy.
And what is that other show with the damn it, Richie was talking about, he watched it and I can't remember what it is. Damn it. Sorry.
Do you remember what it was about?
Yeah, it was I think it was about English gangsters.
A TV show, Peaky Blinders?
Yes, that's what it was. Yep.
Told y'all, Google Murph lives again!
Oh my God, I
I'm like, all you
swear.
gotta do is tell me what the show's about. I ain't even have to watch the motherfucker and I'll know.
I would tell you what, I mean, I swear, if we ever had like any type of like a trivia show,
I'm not allowed.
Definitely, you're barred from them, right? I think
Yeah, I'm not.
Kellz say you're barred.
10 minutes into those games, people quit because they're like, this ain't even fun.
Yeah, like you're that person that like hits the button every single time. Doesn't give anybody else a chance.
You can just say it.
What?
Instead of writing it. Fucking boner.
Who's got a boner? What?
Kellz is a boner. She goes, oh shit. She's looking at that she had missed texts from you. They all came through at once. She's texting you back instead of saying, hey Pam, I seen your text. She's right fucking here.
No, but you know what? That's between she and I. She's being courteous.
Excuse me.
That's why I was like, when the show began, I said, Kellz, did you get my text? And you kept talking over top of her.
All these secret conversations behind the scenes. I can't deal with this. You ladies are trying to take over my page.
If I talk to Kellz and I say tell bro this, or I'll say tell Kellz this, I don't feel like typing both of you. I just tell you to tell each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch what is it? Fatale on Netflix. What is that about? I wonder.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Okay, I don't know every show. The new ones I might not know. I know ones that have been out for a bit. I watch a lot. I still to this day, but even growing up, I've always watched a lot of TV.
Nothing better than getting engrossed in a good show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Things were different back in the day, though. You know what I mean? If fucking cartoons would be on for freaking 3 hours, and you were just nothing better to do. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
yeah, I
Well,
remember. I can
we've
remember
done a
like
lot.
getting up on like either Saturday or Sunday mornings early before cartoons came on. They would have like the Three Stooges
Yeah, yeah.
or something else on, and that I just remember. They're so nostalgic, right? So
Mm-hmm. Same thing.
I
I know exactly
saw.
what you're talking about.
I think I saw a clip of Mr. Rogers on TikTok or whatever, and the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, that actual actress,
Yeah.
was on. He had her on. I guess it's because it's a Halloween season. They're doing like little clips, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
she put on her witch outfit, and I said that lady's face looks familiar, because I remember being, when I was little, I was so scared of the
Yeah, because she looked
Wicked Witch.
scary even as her regular self, like in the beginning.
Like
Yeah,
that
when
shit
he came
scared
for
the crap out of
Toto,
me.
Yeah.
take
Like,
Toto
you
from Dorothy.
She looks,
remember
yeah, she looks scary like that.
when the house landed on her and her feet were hanging out of it, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
pulled in?
Mm.
That used to scare me so bad I would cover my face.
It's so
Why
funny.
that part always brought me
It's
joy.
so funny, the shit that used to scare me when I was a kid, and I watch it now, and I get so, like, I always told Junior, this is a fucking actually pretty funny one. But when I was a kid, if y'all have seen Ghostbusters, right? At the
Yeah.
end, they turn Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis into like hellhounds.
Yeah.
Those fucking hellhound things freaked me. Like, I ran out of my neighbor's house and ran home. I was so scared. I was like 5. I was so fucking scared.
Oh
Bothered
my
me for
god.
years. So I told Junior about it, right? Ghostbusters is on. I said, bro, I used to be so scared by this when I was little. And he's watching it, and he's like, you were scared by this fucking trash, bro? I was like, damn, it does look like trash. I was like, it was different in the 80s. You don't understand.
I know, and I just
Because that's
it.
all we had.
Top shot, salute, brother. I'm like, it was different back then. You don't understand.
I know, it was like, it compared, like, to
Yeah.
what
Mm-hmm.
I want to say. Like, I want to say my
Yo, think of
mom
this.
and my.
Our movies that were PG, if I tell you certain movies and then I tell you a scene from those movies, like to refresh your memory, it's like what we had as in the 80s, what was rated PG or PG-13 would now be rated R. Like, think of this, Indiana Jones, right? It's a fun movie. He's out there killing Nazis, treasure hunting, the whole nine. Does anybody else remember? How about the first one when they're after the Ark of the Covenant and they open the Ark and it fucking melts Nazis' faces off?
Ugh.
Or how about the second one where a guy rips a guy's pounding fucking heart out of his chest and his fucking head explodes? Like, there's the graphics in that would be rated R nowadays. But back in the 80s, that was a fun swat.
What movie was that?
Indiana Jones.
Oh no, I remember that. What was that one movie? Was it Saving Private Ryan or something like that? Like, a lot of the war movies were. Well, the war movies now are pretty much pretty
Top Shot
graphic
said
too.
Night of the Living Dead had me run into my mother's arms when I was baby. We just watched that again the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That's such
I
a
don't
great
think we
fucking
even
movie,
finished it
man.
yet.
Yeah, we did. Or no, we didn't.
No.
Such a great movie. The ending, it sucks. I hate
that ending.
I haven't seen that
but
movie.
I do like
All that.
it's the first zombie movie, really.
Yeah.
But it's that I don't want to spoil anything, but it doesn't hold up great. Like, there's some things that are hold up really good, but the
Don't
acting,
do it.
like the acting, you're like, okay, these are definitely like not big name actors from Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Because that's where it was filmed. You're like, oh, these people are from Pittsburgh. They can't act for shit. But it's, the premise and things like that. You can get into it. You know what I mean? It's a classic. It's a classic.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It always scared me when I was like 4.
Freddie
and I loved them
Freddie
again.
traumatized me when I was a little kid.
You know what
That's
traumatized me was the
bird.
that Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds, where the birds are pecking in
That's
the
fucked with
house.
Junior. Junior just seen that, what, 11th grade or something? So what, probably like 2 years ago? He said that. He's like, oh, we watched The Birds in fucking class today. He's like, that fucking movie's freaky. I'm like, that shit freaks everybody. That's why he made it.
Yeah.
Because it was his fear of birds.
I can remember my mom and her sister watching it, and they were like, "You get, because they could tell I was scared. They said, you get out." I was only like 4 or 5 years old.
Honda, The
And,
Exorcist is a classic. That movie holds up. That movie fucking holds up. You can watch Exorcist today, the original copy. Like, I know they retouch a lot of movies nowadays, but you can watch the original fucking Exorcist. That movie holds up. The special effects, it's like you don't see strings. The makeup or CGI don't look like shit. And for the time, most shit does. You watch some things and you're like, ooh, how did Star Wars look so real and this didn't? Things like that.
I didn't think The Shining was scary.
Did I think any of it was scary?
It was more psychological, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think the only part I would say, if I were like trying to put myself in the mind of when I was 5, the only scene I would say was probably scary is chasing them through the maze. When he goes mad and he's chasing them through the maze.
Yes.
He's limping with the axe. Like, I could see that scene scaring people, and maybe here's Johnny.
Scene where he's fucking frozen is just hilarious.
That's funny. I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
it's
wait, was this meant to be funny? Because it's fucking hilarious.
I know,
but I think that is. I think it is meant to be more psychological, because, like, you got to remember, what the point of the movie is, it leaves us on a question. Like, is he reincarnated? Is he the caretaker reincarnated?
Well, that's what
is
they're
he
trying
a
to
ghost?
say. That's why he melded into the picture.
That's what it's like. Is he a ghost? Because at the very last scene of that movie is what? A picture.
I think he's the ghost of the most recent.
Well,
caretaker.
you figured that movie ends with a picture of 1924, and it's
yeah, but I think all the caretakers from then up until that present time in him all went into the picture after.
Yeah.
As in, these are all the caretakers.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I always thought.
But yeah, Stanley Kubrick. They're conspiracy theorists. The conspiracy theorists believe he was dropping clues in that he filmed the moon landing. Danny has a shirt with Apollo 11 on it. Certain little, there's little, I don't know the whole
There's
thing.
a few of them in there.
But yeah, conspiracy theorists believe it.
The thing about it is that the scariest movies to me are the ones that are the most realistic. I've said this before, like serial killers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's one.
Streets.
I think the scariest ones are going to be, for most people, are Jason, Michael Myers, like these silent killers that can't be killed. Freddy gets you in your dreams. Like, these are
for 600 seconds.
These were different kind of fucking monsters and shit. So
well, even I think
I'm taking your fucking rent, you jerk off.
You're gonna get punished for doing
harassing
the ladies.
He needs punishment here.
I think. Who's Ivy's favorite character? Isn't it Michael Myers? That's the one that she likes. I think he's
yeah.
He's
Look at
realistic.
This thing trying to open YouTube. What the fuck? Phone's trying to open YouTube.
Why is it? It's acting crazy.
I was trying to move the notification, and because it's moving slow, I just thought I clicked it.
I don't know what the deal is, but I only have one bar. That's my reception has been like trash.
Yeah, mines are actually down a little bit than usual. I usually have full bars, but I'm down one.
Oh,
we only got about 5, 6, 7 minutes left anyway, so we're good.
I know. I had a fun time tonight shooting the shit, though. It was fun.
I like that. That's what I was saying. I'm like, do we need a topic? I'm like, you know what? The freestyle episodes are fun too, because it's like that. I like a lot too, because the chat can interact a lot more. Because it's like when we have a topic, Pammy's not here, but I know she's doing the same thing, because we talked about it on one of the last shows. We're not paying attention to the chat when we're in that. Yeah. Like, even that last one, you weren't, which is rare. You're usually like me and
Right.
Pammy can be going back and forth, but Kellz is still in the chat. That last one, none of us were in the chat. We were all just engrossed in the conversation. The people in the chat
Exactly.
were, you know what I mean? So it's like with these
Exactly.
freestyle ones, it's a little better. We can joke around. We can see the shit with street. Like
And
even
plus, you can read people's comments and like
yeah,
even
you can
it's
interact
almost like
more.
you
And,
ping off of them too. It sort of keeps the conversation
it's a
going
catch
when you have
22. It's a
right.
catch 22 because the people listening, they're going to be more engrossed by the conversation flowing. They're going to be more into it. But on the same token, look what happened when the one guy came in here losing his fucking mind and Honda and her sister had to murk him. I had no fucking clue because I wasn't in the chat.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
I was
about
up here
that.
with KT. KT was up here and we were
It was
in a
me and K.
conversation.
It was me, you, and KT, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
think.
we were just going. And that we were like, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, wait, whoa, what's happening in the chat right now? You know what I mean? Like, we all kind of caught on, but
I
we were so
know.
engrossed. You kind of miss that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I always try to be interacting with the chat. Everybody knows that. We're built on
Oh,
that. You know what I
I'm going to
mean?
tell
So,
you, Selena and Honda were on that shit quick. So
good.
was Tam
I'm
Tam.
glad they were. I told Selena that. I think she messaged me or Honda said something right after that. I said, no need to feel slighted, apologize, none of that. You did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Especially since everybody, I mean, especially majority of us have, yeah, whatever, we can
Most people
relate.
here are pretty fucking rational. I mean, we've had a few things,
Exactly.
especially here. It's like we ain't had nothing that I didn't like in 4 years. The only thing I ever happened that I didn't like is the one girl Punky came over, was being super polite and didn't, and because there was beef, I guess, from Tommy's maybe or something, like a few of the girls had like shot her and I fuck her, blah, blah. And that was the only time I didn't like it because I'm like, we got to give people a chance. You know what I mean? But that doesn't happen. Well, that was years ago. That doesn't happen here.
Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, exactly. I don't even know. Like, I don't even, that name doesn't even sound familiar to me. So,
Listen, I always say you gotta cut out what you don't want to be involved with. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of
yeah,
these things were
it's really
problems.
simple.
We were like the way I look at it is we all tried with a few of them. You know what I mean? The guy from the desert, the guy with the called supermarket boy. We tried. You know what I mean? It was like there were little signs there. Fuck, the shit with Bug. We were fucking dude was on off yourself watch the first like night I met him. You know what I mean? The other guy
Yeah.
talking. These guys were talking weird shit right away, and we were all
The
just
thing
trying
about it
to.
is you got to be careful as to how much energy you want to put into it because
Exactly.
if
I was
something
saying to you
happened,
earlier.
you don't need like authorities calling you and saying you
Yep.
interacted with this person,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you got to be fucking careful. That's why I just say I'm very selective, very
That's what I say. I
selective.
mean, listen, if someone you don't want someone around, then you don't go around them. If your friends want to keep hanging with them and you don't, then maybe that's not who you need to be around. Honestly, that's how I look
Exactly.
at it.
I don't care who, I mean, if there's somebody that's complete psycho, I may question you, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you
That's what I'm
seeing that
saying.
I don't see?
We've seen signs out of a few of them, and we tried. All right, maybe they're a little, but at what
But
point are you like, all right,
when
this
they
is getting
start
too
saying,
weird?
like, I would always say, there's some people that would say some, like, really weird shit, man. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not even going to say anything because that person, you don't know how volatile they are as to
I
what
wish
they
I
will
could do
do.
that. I wish I could do that. I always feel like I gotta say something.
Well, that's because you're a comedian.
Yeah, that's true. Or I just like fucking like, wait a minute, I can't stay quiet on this subject.
Well, like when somebody's like, "Oh my god," like that one guy used to say all the time, and I'm like, "Oh, don't," you try to cheer him up or you try
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
whatever, and then you get to a point where it's an every time thing. You're
yeah,
just like,
yeah. It's like,
okay.
all right, this is getting detrimental to me now.
I know. We just try to be good people.
That's
That's
all we can
it.
do. You know what I mean? Like I said, bless their hearts. I wish them the best. I don't want you. I just don't need you around me. You know what I mean? Like we're trying to build something real here, trying to get away from that, dumb shit, if you will. Or I ain't trying to have somebody up here that's begging for attention every show, and then when they don't get it, they're threatening people. Like, come on, bro. We're grown. This is not high school.
You know, and the thing about it is too is that as a collective group, like everybody that I saw in the chat tonight, I mean, any of those people we would welcome if they wanted to like text you or whatever,
Yeah.
or you know, IG you a topic that they would like to talk about, maybe that's important to them. You know,
I've
one
offered
night.
this panel to everybody but one or two people. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
it's like,
I
for
mean, and
them,
like you
it's just
said, you
about digging up the same bullshit, and you're like, all right, we tried
no,
fixing
we're
it. You don't
talking
want
about
to.
like things that are like current events
Hmm.
or anything that you want to talk about. Maybe it's homeschooling, or do you think
Anything.
homeschooling? I mean,
Exactly. Come to
anything.
us with the topic. That's all. Kel said that
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
So I mean, as long as you're not disrespectful, I mean, there certain things will draw the line on, of course. But you know what?
Exactly.
Just so that everybody knows, it's like an open forum for good
Yep.
people to talk about things. You know, because
That
all
shit
the
that's
other
hard to talk
channels,
about. Yeah, shit where you
yeah,
can't go to. You go to other places and try talking about it, and you might have to deal with trolls. You might have to deal with a host that don't give a fuck, so they're not really even caring or listening to what's like. No, here we're going to talk about it. We're going to be invested in the conversation as much as everybody else is.
exactly.
But yeah,
So
I totally agree. Like Kel said, we're not going to let someone come up here and derail what's happening. Like if we're up here, we're laughing, having a good time on a topic, and somebody comes up like, "Hold on, I want to call out Honda Mommy." It's like, whoa, pump the fucking brakes. We are
no,
laughing here. We're laughing. Like,
no,
read the
yeah,
room,
no.
bud. Read the
It
room.
has to be topic based, not
Exactly.
and not personal attacks and shit like that. No, no way.
You better leave our Australian alone there, Street. He probably fell asleep.
Is he gone? I can't even
It's
see what's
fucking
going on.
3 a.m. over there. He better go to sleep. He's one of them old men that don't sleep. Sleeps for like 3 hours a night. Says I go to bed at 3 and I get up at 6. I do.
Oh, he's
Before
just.
work, before work, I have a nice blood pudding.
I think he felt attacked tonight, so he was on
I want to
extra
attack
bad
the British a
behavior.
little more though.
He don't care. He
I
turned
think.
out platypussy again, so I fucking timed
Oh
him
my
out for
god,
10
I
I
minutes.
didn't
think
see he did it again.
he did it again. That's why.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
why
he's
I got
grounded.
10 minutes.
See,
That's why he's grounded.
I can't see that from the here.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I'm
If
grounded.
he
saying?
does it again, I go one more higher.
He's grounded. And you know what?
He's got the 24 hours.
I think I'm going to double down on the UK. What kind of weird motherfucker works all day, nice hot day at work, and they say, "Ooh, I can't wait to go home and have a hot cup of tea." What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all better drink iced tea in the goddamn summer. What is on your mind?
Warm milk.
Hot beverages,
One
hot
lump of
beverages.
sugar or tea. One lump of sugar. Get the fuck out of here.
You know you can compress your sugar.
Boy, I had such a hard day at work. It was a hot one. Can't wait to get home to a nice cup of English breakfast. Please pass that Earl Grey. Please pass the Earl Grey.
Bro, you're cracking me up. Oh my god.
Fuck out of here. It's USA all day. Peanut butter and jelly time,
Oh,
motherfucker.
Honda, no sugar, no milk. That's nasty.
Honda likes
No,
her coffee
I'm with
like she likes
Honda.
her men,
I'm with
black and
Honda.
bitter.
I think she was talking about his tea when
Oh.
he said milk and shit.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't like
Street's
no
little
sugar.
sweet ass. Street's little sweet ass is putting honey, sugar, milk, cream. He got the. It's probably in a like big ass cup with ice.
I used to drink
No,
hot
he does
tea.
it. No, he does it proper with a kettle, and
Oh.
No, he'd have to steep it and all to do it proper.
What are the over
he
under?
does.
Street owns a tea set with nice little cup and a nice.
Every English
I
family
think
does.
that's. I
It's
think
like the
that's really.
housewarming gift your parents give you.
It's.
Your parents
I
are like,
think
"You
that.
got your own bloody hut. Here
It's
goes
like
the
a
tea
pottery
set."
handmade set.
I think that's very impressive and sexy.
I think Street lives in a hut, like all British people.
Damn, you think like
I think British people live in huts and caves.
British people live in huts. Is that what you said?
London is just all caves. It's all caves.
No, he works hard all day. He comes home. He
Yeah, on
takes
the
a
farm.
shower,
He lives on,
and he puts his.
everybody deserves maybe.
he's a shepherd.
He puts his dressing robe on and has his kettle ready for the tea, and he has a tea.
I have
puts
my
on his
nightgown
black
on.
kilt.
He puts on his pajama kilt. Could you imagine
They got
Street?
beaties
Could
in
you
them.
imagine Street going to bed with like a flannel pajama shirt and a kilt? It matches. It matches. He got the flannel. He got the flannel.
Oh my God.
He got the flannel kilt.
Oh my God, that shit
Street
is
got a kilt.
hilarious.
He got a kilt with footy pajamas attached.
That's so funny.
Street comes home from work and he fucking makes tea and a pair of 1800 underwear, the whole suit with the edge button.
With the butt flap.
He got the butt flap. He's like, boy, what a day! Can't wait to have a cup of bloody tea.
Does he put on the white powdered wig?
And his
Like the
kids are
wig?
like, Dad, please
Only
put
when
on
he goes
some
down for
pants.
work, he has to wear
His
that.
kids are like, Dad, please put on some pants. And he's like, I pay these bills.
He's got
My butt flap will be one buttoned as much as I want it to be.
He's got teenagers too, so they're probably like mortified.
Probably.
They're like, Dad, we got more crack than London town, bruh. Put the crack away. On the weekends when the kids ain't home,
Hey y'all, stop making fun of my friend.
On the weekend when the kids ain't home, he Winnie the Pooh's it all weekend. Just a shirt. They're like, yo, put on some pants. He's like, my kilt's in the wash. Oh, my other kilt's in the wash. Hey guys, as always, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Great show, sis. Love you as always. Another great show.
Oh my God.
Man.
Love you guys. I love you guys. Hey, everybody in the chat.
He came
I
back
really
and cried.
appreciate everybody's
He
support.
came back. He came back crying. I told you.
Oh my God.
Bring it, fucker.
Meet me in the Highlands.
I tried to protect you, Scotland. I tried.
Yeah, she failed epically.
Street, last time, all I'm gonna say, Street, is last time your people declared war on our people.
You paid the price.
All I got to say about that is USA.
PP, love you, girl.
USA. I'm proud to be an American. Because at least I know I'm free.
I'm like Dr. Tit in the Harvard.
I hope
Look at
they
Honda.
have
Honda
another
said,
Boston
meet me outside. She said, meet me outside. That
Honda,
shit's
tell 'em,
funny.
meet me outside. That's a fact. Welcome back. Yeah, Mimster. Welcome back, little T-set man.
Oh, love you, PP. You're so
Mimster
funny.
with the fucking slam dunk. Mimster with the slam dunk.
Oh my
P3,
God,
we had
so
a blast
funny.
too. Thank you guys so much, man. I know Sharonda was here a little bit ago. Salute to her. Everybody in the chat, Mims, P3, Street, Honda, Nat,
We had a great time. Great time.
Mom, Beach, Chuck. The list goes on. Vic, thank you to Blanco and Barnes for coming up. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Everybody, man, y'all are the best. Check out the other family on YouTube. I think
Thursday.
Kenny's live, I believe. Yeah, I did say Thursday, but I'll say it again, Thursday.
Thursday,
Definitely, I think Kenny. Yeah, we want to see the T set. We need to see the T set.
We got to see the T set.
Do it for the culture,
We're
Street.
going to be on IG to look too.
Do it for the culture, Street. We need to see your little T set. It's all
Yeah,
pink.
come on now, Scotland. You have to show it. Don't disappoint now.
You have to
Don't
do the
disappoint.
teapot song.
I want to see you drink out of a cup with your pinky up.
When in doubt, pinky
When in doubt, pinky up. He's a classy gent.
You have to sing I'm a little teapot.
He's a classy gent.
Honda, you have to make an IG. If this makes you make an IG, we're going to make him do it.
Nat, we were glad to have you as always, Nat. You already know you are at day one. It was great to have you. Nat said great time, laughed all the time. I did too, man. I enjoyed myself.
Me too. That's why I'm telling you, I laugh. I get the giggles when I'm here. I just want to tell everybody, thank you for coming, and I adore you all. And it's always great conversation, good people, and I'm very blessed to have met like everybody here.
That's a fact.
So
I agree.
I will be back next Tuesday, but I will see you in these YouTube streets, I'm sure.
That's a fact.
Probably, yeah.
Appreciate you, sis.
Love you, Murphys.
Love you too. Love you too.
Bye.
Everybody, the lovely Pamela J, our co-host here on Convos, Tuesdays at 8. Hopefully you guys will tune in again next week. We try to keep them pretty consistent. If we're not on, we're super busy. But other than that, we try to because our other show's underground. If you guys do want to be a part of the music show, Sunday mornings, 10 a.m., you can reach out on Instagram, Dirty Kenzo, Cooking with Kellz, Pamela J, or you could email me at t.murph, teedotmurph @gmail.com, and I'll make sure you guys get that link Saturday night, Sunday morning to come to the show. We do it underground now just so we don't have to deal with strikes and things of that nature. Yeah. So, had a fucking blast. Thank you all so much. It's not possible without you guys. We'll be right back with a final goodbye right after this outro. That was fun. Even with technical difficulties.
Often imitated, never duplicated. DirtyKenzo Productions.
Convos is brought to you by DirtyKenzoproductions. Coco, salute, brother. Convos is brought to you guys by DirtyKenzoproductions. Murph, Kellz, Pamela J. We talk about this shit no one else wants to. Critical thinking and common fucking sense, as rare as that is anymore. I'm going to give you guys a little extra treat. We'll go another like 2-3 minutes here. Play a little bit of the music I'm working on still. And we'll be right back with a final goodbye after that. This is Green Charlotte, because it sounds like Green Day and Good Charlotte. Green Charlotte. Oh, new unreleased music from DirtyKenzoproductions. Appreciate you guys. We couldn't do it without you, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. We will see you guys next time. Sunday for Nostalgic, and again Tuesday, right here for Convos, your favorite conversation and topic show here on YouTube, here on your favorite channel, The Dirty Kenzo. Appreciate everybody. I am Murph, aka The Dirty Kenzo, my blushing beautiful bride, Queen Kellz, my beautiful bride, my beautiful sis, Pamela. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you guys for all the support in the chat over the music. Like I said, them things, they're still being worked on, but they're coming soon. Seeing you guys get excited does help inspire me a little bit. So thank you guys so much. We will see you next time. This ends our broadcast day. Convos is a production of Dirty Kenzo Productions. All rights go to their shared artists. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.